record because I'm absolutely going to die down here.
Which
There's
tunnel
so
did
many
you go
magma
through?
cubes. I already popped my toe.
Oh no, Lee's dead.
I just died behind the end portal.
Oh. Okay.
There's a lot of magma cubes in there. Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and we are over in the Villager Trading Hall where we have just about everybody all synced up. Look at that! There's one or two places where unfortunately things didn't get lined up quite as well as I'd like. I kind of would have preferred to put that one in the corner so that the things were in a row, but you know, at the end of the day, everything is where it goes, and everyone that you see with a workstation in front of them, except that guy right there because he kept trying to steal workstations, are all synced up properly. Every single one of these should actually be linked to the one in front of them, and also every single one of them should be at 1 for all their trades. So I'm a little nervous about the corners on the top shelf here, so let's find out. Yay! Okay, cool. Yeah, since that right there, those blocks are the top of the limit, I was kind of worried about the top shelf ones, but luckily we did do this correctly, so we are good to go. Now, a few more of the masons came out with the pillars instead of just the regular quartz than I would have liked. But at the end of the day, I was just trying to make sure that I got no more than one of each particular color, and that I also got the colors that I have been using on my mesa, which I think I got everything but true red, and of course plain, but I don't think you can get plain from masons, can you? Oh no. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I got every single color over there, and I think the only one I missed is red, and if I get bored enough, I might get rid of, like, oh, I don't know, you. Probably you. Or replace it with a red. But since it's one that's further down in the trades, I don't really have the patience to try and get it specifically for that. It's not like with the farmers where at least there's other useful things if I didn't get the golden carrots. It's just, you know, the other trades don't matter until that one. So, you know, it's whatever. Now, the one thing that I don't have done as far as syncing up, you'll notice, is the librarians. And that's because there are so many of them, and they are on different floors. And in all honesty, I am low-key regretting not just putting them all on the ground floor. They would have fit. But it is what it is. It absolutely is. And the bonus extra one that I was complaining about before is going to be another bookcase one. Unless he like rolls mending first try, in which case, woohoo! But I'm not holding my breath. We did get another mending villager on stream the other night. He doesn't really have anything else useful, but it's mending. It's mending. Yeah, that's good enough. Anyway, most of today's episode is going to have nothing to do with the villagers, but I wanted to catch you up on it first, and hopefully just get this knocked out real quick before we move on to other things. Okay, it's done. So with that done, I thought I'd go ahead and give you an update on a few other things going on. For one, as you saw, the tunnel has been extended quite a ways past the mesa finally, and for another, whoops, we have a tunnel to the gaming district now dug. It still needs some decoration, which Jessie B is on it. She is going to do it. It's going to be gorgeous because that's how Jessie B do. That's how Jessie B be. Hey, I'm just excited that people will actually be doing stuff in the gaming district soon because I'm a sucker for minigames. But here past the gaming district portal, we have two things. One, that same diagonal continues all the way down, and that goes clear out to the mining desert and mining mesa. We used to have a straight tunnel down there and then a left turn. This is going to be a flyable tunnel the whole way out, and Dadcraft is working on that, though I may be getting him some materials for it along the way. And then breaking out from the same little hub area, we have the tunnel to the Halloween district, and I am quite pleased with how this has turned out. We had a lot of fun putting it together on stream. It actually may be too bright, I think. I'm debating moving the pumpkin friends back one block and putting some black glass in front of them. In fact, let's try that real quick. Let's see how that looks. Okay, it definitely changes the vibe of it a bit, but I think I might like that better, so we might have to go through and change them out to that. That's kind of rad, and they look kind of sad because of the line on the glass. Makes them look scared. Oh, but yeah, we may have to do a recount of things and put them in like that instead. That's pretty amazing. I wish I'd thought of that earlier. As the name Halloween District implies, we have Spooky Town out here. It's not officially named Spooky Town, but I'm calling it Spooky Town. And I have had a lot of fun doing a fun... I love the staircase. I wish I'd actually bothered to terraform the sides to go with it. I wanted to do fun pickles underneath the lily pads, but it turns out that you can't put both on the same block. And over here, well, we'll see more about this next episode, but this is our little Halloween competition thingy. This is where the next Truly trophy is going to be, and I am excited. I know Groove is working on something over here. I've got no idea if the creeper in the boat has anything to do with it or not. And I imagine we'll get some other things put in here. I'd been hoping someone might do like a haunted house or something, but you know, nothing says we can't be spooky all year round. We don't have to stop being spooky just because October ends. I may be feeling a little bit guilty that it took me a while to get around to start doing things over here. Oh, but yeah. So gonna come back through here and move these around and then go take you to the town and show you the other thing that I've been doing. This is not what I was bringing you over to see, but it is something new that I just nearly crashed into. So, someone abandoned this sad, poor, alone, non-renewable dead bush in the middle of the highway. For shame! You know who you are, dead bush abandoner. I had leftover sign. Make a charitable donation to the Dead Bush Association, the DDA. How is that the DDA? Be the DBA. I'm suspicious. Anyway, yeah, there's a very real chance that that was me with how much littering I do. So we're just gonna leave it at that. Library coming soon. Really this time. Yeah, so you may remember that I had started to build a library over here between Slack and Zap's places. And I realized that, well, number one, most of the other like public use buildings were over here. And number two, I wasn't happy with the design at all. So we threw it out and, well, what I was going for is kind of the row house, San Francisco, Victorian, super colorful ones with where it used to be a house, but at some point a small business owner has purchased it, and now this is where you go to see your hairdresser and for their in-home salon. But in this case specifically, it's meant to be a like musty old bookshop, which makes it sound a lot less appealing than I'm meaning it to be. It's I have made this split level bookshop thingy majig, and yeah, like I'm just gonna have this be the comment library. Finally, we're finally gonna have it. And I have to figure out how and where I am fitting in 18. Am I doing the right math right? 18. Yeah, we can just check the mailboxes. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. But one of them's for Zoe's ego. That's supposed to just say Zoe's ego, not Zoe's alter ego. I don't know how that happened. And then Killa is also no longer a number. So, very tempted to open that. So yes, 18 is what that works out to. And we're gonna have to figure out the layout for that. Also, I should sleep. Staying in the motel room, getting a snooze. Oh my gosh, I just realized this parrot's mine. I can have a perch in here for him to sit on, just to really annoy people. No, he doesn't want to get off my shoulder. That just means that he gets to really annoy me in the meantime. So yeah, the idea behind this is, like I said, split level Victorian home. We come up the stairs here. It immediately goes into an upstairs and a downstairs. I'm probably gonna put like a carpet here and stuff like that. Need a potted plant in the corner. And then this down here, I still need to put in the rusty edging to it. The what's that called? Crown molding. And that'll need to go the whole way around. I made stuff a bathroom underneath the stairs just so that nobody questions how it's supposed to be a house if it's not got a bathroom. And we're gonna have to figure out how to do some of the borders and stuff around here, but we'll get it all figured out. Okay, it's been like 90 seconds and I'm already too annoyed by the bird. Hang on. Set your butt down. We'll bring you in later. Any space that it's not needed for the lecterns and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and plonk down like a couple of cute little couches and stuff like that. I am finally going to figure out how to use the mini blocks today, in the form just of like jostling to make like couch cushions and stuff. But we'll have to figure out exactly where that's needed first. So that's going to be the plan for today, is to start with this. So let's go ahead and see what else we can get done on it. So the answer is a lot. We can get a lot done, but not before we get pulled aside on so many sidetracks that some of it's going to have to go in the next episode. Yeah, here's Halloween goodness. All right, welcome to the pumpkin patch. I'm glad everybody found a seat.
It's lovely.
It is.
Good use of mini blocks here. I like it.
Yeah, no, you'll notice that I still haven't gotten around to learning how to use the dies, so they're all just in the middle of places, but that's fine. That's fine. It works here. Yeah, no. So as you can see, there's a wonderful Halloween district here now. If anybody feels like building anything around here, the portal's up there. There's supplies that can be used to make trails and stuff. And regardless, you are all invited to come build a giant pumpkin for the Truly Trophy for the month.
Nice.
Awesome.
A little overwhelmed by it, I see, Verdi. Oh, yeah. So basically the rules to it are there's the 8 patches around here. Everybody who wants to participate can pick one, slap their name on the sign by it, and then go ahead and build as big or as little of a pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern in it as you'd like. Yeah, so if anybody does need orange terracotta, let me know. I have a ton of it. I know it's not for sale anywhere, but I think all their orange blocks are for sale pretty much. Um,
Exactly.
and fair
Looking at
warning.
Beardy and
Right.
Jesse.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm not selling the orange terracotta. I'm giving it away because I have too much of it. But,
That's what happens when you live in a mesa.
Yeah.
yeah,
Happen.
that is absolutely what happens when you live in a mesa. One word of fair warning on this. There is not a whole lot of lighting in the area, just in the interest of allowing the jack-o'-lanterns to be the glowy things. So there is a bed hidden behind the hay bales. I recommend using it while you're out here.
Yeah, I'm going to take note of that. This
Yeah.
area is not this area is
Exactly.
not beardstone proof, and me and creepers are not the best of friends. So yeah,
Yeah,
I think
and
I'll just run towards any other jack-o'-lanterns I see that aren't mine, and we'll see what happens.
hey, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
responsible
that's the
for
way.
any damage. That's all I care. But yeah, I figure we'll do some kind of judging over Halloween weekend. I haven't yet figured out how that's going to work. Probably going to just guilt anyone who didn't participate into being the judges, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll decide it once everybody is all built.
Sounds
good
fair.
to me. Yeah.
Awesome. So
Amazing.
have fun.
Thank
Right.
you.
Cool. Right, I'm going to go grab a plot.
So then we figured, well, hey, we've got people here. We've specifically we've got the person who won the trophy here. We've got you know, the person who needs to present the trophy here. Why don't we just go ahead and, you know, go do trophy thing. Awards.
I'm going to enter stage left. Sorry. Like an award ceremony. Got to do it right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am extremely pleased to be here today to present to you the winner of the Altitude Challenge. Woo!
Woohoo!
The crowd goes mild. That was amazing. Thank you very much, everyone. So, who won the challenge? I don't think many people who actually took part in it are actually here today, but I'm just going to get the envelope. Can we get a drum roll? And the winner is... Pause. Groover Guy! Yay!
Woo!
Oops, I fell off the
You-
stage. I was that excited.
Well, I know. I mean, I would call Fix, but I don't, yeah, mine didn't
Yeah.
go particularly well, to be honest.
I was going to say, what were your numbers like?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I got 19 something, but all I know is I got the highest number, so I'm quite happy.
Yeah, I remember the numbers. Like you were like 300 ahead of me in Dadcraft, and then Foxy had you know, a spare elytra instead of another stack of rockets, so he was well behind.
You made big mistakes.
Yeah.
So do I get to do a thank you speech?
Sure.
Of course, yeah, we demand it.
You demand it. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who helped me in gaining this trophy. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm pushing it off the stage towards you
Yeah.
guys. So you can see
Literally,
it
it's
a bit better.
magically floating. Yeah.
Yep.
It's incredible.
Right. This is how good these trophies are. I'd like to thank my family, the Tea Fairy. I'd like to thank Groover Cat. And I'd like to, most of all, thank myself for being great and flying so high.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
Well,
Golf clap.
congratulations. Yep.
Oh,
Oh.
how do I get it down?
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Yep. So yeah, still doing a little bit of detailing on the outside. Like I want to put some bushes and everything on it, but I am. Oops, can I get a nice glide in? I am pretty satisfied overall with how this place has turned out. I think I really got that whole downtown San Francisco place that somebody has converted a feel to it. I think I might go through and put a few like stairs in on the blue section too to kind of break it up a little bit. There's not really any other color of anything that I can put on there, so really the only texturing I can do with it is that. The other thing I've been considering is switching out the white there For bone blocks, not with the sides showing like on there, but just as the verticals on there, because I remembered they exist when I saw them on Groova's house. Anyway, Comment Library is now technically open. It does still need some of the things put around, so those will, you know, be down here somewhere. We'll figure it out. I may honestly just put a chest inside the door with it. But yeah, I got a hold of some of the mini blocks. And you may notice, maybe I'll just fly up there, but you look up there, you may notice that the bit above the window there is oddly small. And if you look, they're mini blocks. So yeah, in the middle of my stream, I was trying to do the back window that's like this. And I was like, man, you know, the full block looks really weird there. Like having the full stair like that. There looks really weird because it's so close to the actual roof. So it just looks out of place. I really wish that I had some kind of like a quarter block. And then the realization hit me. I like that. Not super duper happy with it, but I like it. I need something that will only stick out half. Oh. We're going to the shopping district. Where actually is Spiritstone's Shop of Doom? Oh. Yes. Goodbye, soul. It begins! We knew it was coming, but it's begun. I've been resisting for so long. Lyarrah slowly gives into her true form. So I went on kind of a frenzy, got the mini blocks and lined them up on those windows. And I also, well, I also lined them up in here. This is going to be some dinky little kitchen thing here because I apparently can't build any room or in any building without putting a kitchen and a bathroom into it. I had commented that like using the glazed terracotta on the floor like I tend to like to was going to be too busy and too big in here. But so I would just leave it at the tile, and I was like, wait, I can make it look like a more intricate tile with these. So if you're wondering how these work, let me go ahead and hop down here real quick and let me put the box on the wall here. And apparently let me put some of my extra mini blocks into it. Oh no. I have so many. Oh no. Okay, we're going to leave a trapdoor down here for the moment just so I can climb in and out. Anyway, so we have the granite block. Okay. And then we have the magical box that thankfully has been pre-labeled for me by Beardstone. He actually was giving these away at his new shop with any purchase, and thank goodness, because I had been commenting that I didn't want to have to learn which one was which and everything. But this saves you a lot of trouble. So we got the block, and I mean, mind you, we can also make it full size if we want to, which has some hilarious implications. But what we want to do with this one is make it teeny tiny. So we're putting those back away, and then we are using that one on it. And that one puts it at like the most straight a line that it can. Now, mind you, if I did want to, I can rotate it. So let's put it at like a wonky angle first. That's not wonky. There we go. See how that's not quite straight, but it's not quite 45 either? I can do the rotation of like an 1/8 turn at a time, and it'll stay as the kind of wonky if I want. But I can also use this to align it, and that means when I do the 1/8 turn like that, it winds up being perfectly aligned still. So we are going to want this one turned until the dark point is over that way, like the rest of them. We are going to want to make it tiny again. And they move the same amount of space each time, regardless of how tiny they are, because they just move one. I'm going to just keep calling these 1 pixel of the block at a time. No, regardless of whether or not it actually is a pixel in reality, because it's a pixel of a block, okay? Alright, and then we're going to want to move it that way, which is positive X, and this way, which is positive Z. And I'm just getting those by watching my coordinates up in the corner. So we get out the positive X and the positive Z. And we do a scoochie on it until it is where we want it to be. There we go. And then we want this to go -Y. And theoretically, I just would have all these out on my hotbar, but as usual, my inventory is a mess. So I can't really do that. I've got this block out because actually when it gets down to the last couple of clicks here, the hitbox is too small and I can't actually hit it. So I guess theoretically my best case scenario would be to do that as a larger block and then shrink it. But regardless, there we go. So that one is now in place, and if we knock this out, then we can put that back in. There we go. And we have 1 tile floor. I'm not bothering doing it over in the corners on here because this will just ultimately wind up having counters along the sides. So that won't be visible. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Beardstone, for having these sets already ready to go. You are an absolute lifesaver for my lazy butt who didn't want to have to go look everything up in Foxy's tutorial. That said, I am probably going to link the tutorial that has the download to the mini blocks. And also Mr. Beardstone's thing about his new shop in the description below or in the iCards or something, because it deserves way more attention. Now, the plan for today had been to go ahead and start my comment library thing, especially because I am so sorry, peeps. I have not been commenting on the comments, responding to the comments. That's the words I'm looking for. As much as I would have liked to lately, I have fallen really behind on doing them, and I've hit like that whole mindset of, well, I have to do the older ones before I can do the new ones, and when really what I should do is just, you know, pick up where we actually are and continue from there, so that I don't, you know, I don't keep on falling behind. So regardless of what else I do this week, I will make sure that I go ahead and respond to the comments on this video. And I've probably done before, but I don't know if I'm going to go back too far. But what I will be doing very soon is actually getting a comment library episode done. I am going to be encouraging the others to go ahead and do it. I know we are like 5 months. Is it? I'm going to have to look at a calendar. Has it been 5 months? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think it's been 5 months on the season already. So yeah, I know we are like way far into the season, but you know, it's never too late to start putting comments in. Especially because like I want to find more ways to show appreciation to all of you. But honestly, I could go on about how much I love y'all all day if I wanted to, and especially right now because I realized that it's been a year since I lost my day job and took the leap of faith to make this be my job. So thank you, because it's working. It's still working. I'm still here. And I did want originally to have this episode go into being a comment library episode as well, but it's, well, it's actually short by my standards, but there is a stream weekend going on literally as I'm editing this, and I have put out getting this episode out way too long, so actually making the comments will have to wait till another day. And for right now, well, I'm gonna go get this video out and then we are gonna go and build a pumpkin. So as always, thank you everybody so much for hanging out with me today. And if you had as much fun as I did, make sure you hit the like button. If you are new here and you want to hang out again next time, make sure you're subscribed. Take care everybody. Toodles!